on the left side.
And in the open, you can't give him chances, especially one-on-one.
Leaving no rebound. Such Ravens charging in full steam to his backhand. Stopped by Rosicki. Left with a step. Such unloads. Steered away by Rosicki.
This is a cool moment for father and son, and obviously the rest of the Iginla family.
Tries for Iginla. Sees Iginla shoot.
Pass broken up and brought back by Iginla. Iginla, great pass. Creighton Cook walks it and shoots.
Over to Yenborg. Yenborg back for feet. Backhand score. Ivar Stenberg. Welcome to the tournament in clear time. There he's got one. Ivar Stenberg.
And they struck early again. A minute 20 seconds in. Across to Salim Melelius.
Look.
What?
Hello.
What is up, everyone? What is up? We are back with another episode. We're doing an NHL mock draft. We got Ben Habs updated. We got NHL pipeline. We got next gen prospects, and we got our friend Luke here with us today. And we are gonna be doing something pretty fun. So we are gonna each have teams, draft picks, and we are going to pick players as if we are the teams. So I think we should just get started with my pick. Well, with the pick. My pick's in. I'm with the first overall pick. The Toronto Maple Leafs select Gavin McKenna out of Penn State. Pretty obvious one there. And yeah.
I don't think there's any debate. I mean, you can do the debate with Stenberg, but like,
nope.
At this point,
No
it's just
brainer.
McKenna.
No brainer.
See, I think the biggest thing with Gavin McKenna and him and Stenberg, you really can't go wrong if you choose either one at one. But I think we spent the whole year trying to figure out who can dethrone McKenna and why he shouldn't go number one rather than he's a clear-cut choice.
Oh, yeah.
100% agree. Now we got next gen on the clock.
I like to go best player available, and for me, I think the best player available has to be Ivar Stenberg. And I've always been a huge fan of Stenberg. With his pro ability, he's been in the SHL since like his D-1 as well. He's really good at protecting the puck, and he's got a lot of pro abilities. So, this is what I would go with if I was San Jose. I know they want to go position and defense maybe, but if they do want to so badly, then I think, obviously they should have consider the option of trading down. But anyways, yeah, I think Ivar Stenberg is the best player available at number 2 right here.
All right. I think for this, we have seen plenty of things, but I think I'm just going to go with the consensus and what we have seen the most. And with the third overall pick, the Vancouver Canucks select Kaleb Malhotra out of Brentford.
That makes a lot of sense. With
Manuel Malhotra now hired as a head coach, I don't think he can pass up on his son, who has pretty much the same ability as Manny, but with better offensive skills. And he's coming to BU, so it's going to help his development. So, yes, you pass on, like good defensemen, but I think you just go with what you need the most and what makes the most sense in Kaleb Malhotra.
I will say, though, if this actually happens, I think Vancouver center core with Coots and Malhotra could be underrated.
Oh, yeah.
Like, definitely physical. But yeah, I've watched a lot of Malhotra recently, and I've been liking him a lot more, too.
I just think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It does make sense.
With the fourth overall pick, fourth overall pick, the Chicago Blackhawks will select Chase Reed, the defenseman of the OHL the Sioux Greyhounds. So if the draft order goes in the way that we're doing it right now, then obviously Chicago will pick a defenseman because they're lacking in that department, and I think they're lacking a offensive defenseman, and I think Chase Reed can really help them in that department.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but another guy I'd like to name drop is Sam Rinzel, a part of the Blackhawks. I think he has a lot of potential with them, and if they could get him help like Chase Reed, I'd like to see both of them flourish. So yeah, Luke, you're up.
All right, so keep in mind this is the New York Rangers, and not necessarily what I'd do, but more so what I think they're gonna do. They're gonna swing for the fences, go big, go home. Give me Tynan Lawrence.
You what?
I kind of like it. I've been a huge fan of him.
Oh, this is no.
You got
This is
like I said, this is the New
Hold
York
on, let
Rangers.
him explain himself.
no.
This is the New York Rangers. The Rangers aren't necessarily known for making the best pick available. They're gonna swing for the fences, and Tynan Lawrence, when you look at the potential, it's crazy high, but he failed to show us that he could acclimate to college all that quickly. So I think he's a real project player, but like I said, ceiling is astronomically high. It's just going to be if he can put it all together.
I agree with that, but the thing with Tynan Lawrence and the Rangers, because like you said, historically the Rangers just don't make the right move. But I feel like in this scenario where they are currently at, I feel like they really need someone that's like a legitimate and solidified player that could help them get through this like little dark spot of playing bad. But I mean, like you said, you explained it well. I could see it. But I think they might go defenseman. But I don't mind it.
And if you ask me, they should, especially if come like draft time when all the moves are happening. If they lose Schneider, they should 100% go defenseman. It's way harder.
Yep.
Yeah.
I honestly
I would
think
go.
they. Oh, sorry. I honestly think they just need like anybody really, because their prospect pool is willing.
Probably the worst in the league. I tried making a top 10 list and it literally almost gave me a full migraine. I was like, I can't do this.
And also, like, yeah, this is their first round pick since like EJ Emery when they're like drafting back in the 20s. So
Yeah.
you
It was
know,
22, I think it was 22, 23.
I think
Yeah.
24. Yeah.
I mean, at 22 or 23 in 24.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. With the 6th overall pick, I can't talk, sorry. The Calgary Flames select Carson Carroll. Now, this is a pick that I really believe that the Flames will make because he fits in that system. The Flames need a defender, and I feel like that is their guy. A defender that's going to UND that has a lot of offensive capability, but perfect defensive capability. They mesh perfectly. I think this is Calgary's guy. So that's why I'm going with Carson Carroll.
I would
I
say
like it.
with
I like
Carroll's
it,
too.
and if I can add on to it real quick,
Of
if
course.
I'm not mistaken, last year they selected Blake Fiddler with around the 24th or so.
No,
That was
no.
Seattle.
Or Seattle. That was Seattle in the beginning of the second round.
Mhm.
It's all
Oh,
good,
then
Luke.
we all made those mistakes.
It's okay.
I will say with Carroll's, like I wasn't. I want to give a little bit of warning. I barely like watched him throughout the year, but I've been once again watching him a lot. This coming up, and I was very surprised to see him join the Rush. Like, you know, I've always seen him with the label as this two-way defenseman, but like he's not afraid to join the Rush up the middle and create scoring opportunities. Like how he kind of scored in his last game for Prince George, and with his offense, like I'm not really sold on his shot because I think his shot selection is kind of a little bit all over the place, and I don't think he is that hard of a shot. So I'm really interested to see how he can translate that in the NCAA with the potential pairing with Verhoff. But either way,
Scary
think-
times.
I think his number one offensive weapon is his passing because like he can absolutely thread the needle like a 2-line pass or whatever.
100%. And that's why I
Mhm.
said like his offensive capability. Like yeah, you said his shot selection isn't the greatest, and he joins the rush. I think I actually mentioned that in the scouting report on him. Um, his playmaking is just out of this world, and if he could just do that with UND, and I'm sure UND could fix his shot selection, I'm sure they will develop him to how they want him, and it's going to be an amazing sight to see.
And
So
he's
yeah,
not afraid to throw the body as well.
yep, that too.
Big part of him.
Let's go.
Oh shoot, I'm sorry. What was the team again?
Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh, Seattle. I'm trying to think. I mean, I think they need to go D, and I think this would be kind of perfect for them. And Albert Schmitz. I think this could be like a little bit of a more Sider type of pick. I've been a huge fan of Schmitz like the entire year. I feel like he's like the most pro ready. Like just because the way he's with his maturity, like he's already been the Olympics, and I feel like he kind of moves a little bit like Sider, because I forgot how tall he was, but like he's that big defenseman, and he could kind of be a little bit all over the place on the ice. That's why I got a little bit of an Artem Levshinov vibe, but either way, I think this could be a great cornerstone for Seattle if they do end up picking him. Because I think he has the potential to be that top 2 pairing defenseman.
100%. I agree with that. And Seattle doesn't have the greatest defensive system in the farm. And I feel like with that pick, it would just give them more hope defensively for fans and the organization.
They honestly they need everything now. Their offense.
They need to get an actual top 6 guy, not.
Which is why if they picked Vigo, I wouldn't be surprised also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
Ben.
I'm up for
Yes, sir.
the Winnipeg Jets. And I think with the 8 overall pick, I do think they're going with Eden Verhoff out of North Dakota. Yes, they could go Bjork here. But if you look at the defensive core on the right side, it's getting old. It's like you have Pionk at 30, Demelo's at 33, Colomer's at 33 was the phrase in the summer. Yes, you have Solomonson. It's only 21. That can play one of those guys. Verhoff can be the Colin, can be like the Dylan DeMello replacement in 2 years. Yes, you could go Bjork in it makes sense, but that prospect pool is already like good defensively somewhat, so a good defense in Keaton Verhoff.
Okay. I'm not upset with that. I could see that happening. I feel like Winnipeg's another team that just like Pipeline said is another team that just needs anything at this point, because I also did another top 10 on them and it gave me a headache. I wanted to stop. I didn't stop obviously, but
They
that's
didn't stop
another
it
team.
and posted it.
Yeah. And that's just another team that really needs help. It's just a team that needs help, and I feel like best available would suit them. So yeah.
I'm actually gonna disagree on that.
Ooh.
I think offensively, I think they're actually not bad.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Let's hear it.
Personally, I think they're fine for another 3, 4, or 5 years offensively. It's just defensively, they're not good, and we don't know what's gonna happen with Hellebuck, obviously. So, we'll see about that. But yeah, defensively, they're just terrible. No prospects too, so they need something in that area.
Yeah. I mean, I was talking about the farm, but yes.
Oh, okay.
They need
Sorry.
anything in the farm system because it's atrocious.
Yeah.
Moving on to pick 9.
With the 9th overall pick, the Ottawa Senators are proud to select Vigo Bjork.
Okay.
So obviously we know Brady leaving creates a hole, obviously, which, in my personal opinion, I think they'll trade the pick. I don't really think they'll use it, but if they do use it, then they'll pick a forward with it, because I think Vigo could maybe Vigo could be like a year away. He can maybe help them a year. So he's not Brady Kachuk, but he's very skillful and he can impact the game so well. So I think he can be better than Brady, in my opinion.
I will
no,
add on to
I
that.
definitely think so. Yeah.
I will add on to that, and I will say a lot of people that I know and me personally on the rankings for this draft, a lot of people have Vigo in the top 3. So I could definitely see that happen.
He's right now my number 1 center because I think he sees the game. He's a very smart. He's a very smart player. I also think he doesn't play small at all. I think he could throw his body around. I know, like, being a 5'9" center is not the ideal thing, but like I said, I just like the way he's got a little bit of energy in him, and like just the thought of him going to Ottawa as a Wings fan would suck because I don't want to play him like 4 times a year already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be a great pick if this happens for Ottawa.
I'm gonna disagree here real quick on the last pick. I think losing Brady Kachuk and the rumors of them going after a guy like Jason Robinson, like more on the skill side, I could easily see, based on our mock draft here, I could see them going for Belchets.
They'll definitely fit their ideology.
That fits too.
That fits.
Mm-hmm.
100%. I like that, Luke. Attaboy.
But I will say that.
No.
All right, with the 10th overall pick.
Damn.
My bad.
With the 10th overall pick, I got the Nashville Senators.
Nashville
Senators.
My bad, I was stuck on the side. Nashville Predators selecting Daxton Rudolph.
Ooh.
I don't think the right side needs help more than the left, but I'm going best player available. You're still getting a defenseman. I get Yossi's getting older. There will be other areas to fix that. But when you start getting towards those lottery picks, you gotta just go best player available in certain situations, like where you're sitting right now. I think you get the best of both worlds. Daxton Rudolph is an amazing defender with lots of room to grow. And offensively, he's pretty polished up already. I mean, you can get better in that area too. But that shot for a defenseman is killer. That's exactly what they need on their team if you're ever going to have a guy as close as Yossi. And I've said, based on my analysis, I see lots of shades of Adam Fox in Dax's game.
Yeah. Shout out Luke, by the way. He's a big fan of Daxton Rudolph. So everything he said is true. And I really do like that pick. So with the 11th pick, the St. Louis Blues select. I'm torn between 2 players right now. 2 players. Oh boy. The St. Louis Blues select Ethan Belchez. I really think I don't know what the Blues are really going to do here because I think they're in the middle of a retool era. So they could either trade the pick for someone or they could just totally go with the pick. And I really do think Ethan Belchez fits into this Blues roster on the left. So yeah, Ethan Belchez is the 11th pick going to St. Louis.
I like it.
I like it.
Luke's another fan of Ethan Belchez too.
I think a lot of this pick depends on what happens with Robert Thomas. Are you keeping him or are you shipping him off
Yes,
for more
that
assets?
too.
Yeah.
That's
I would
extremely
keep him,
important.
honestly. I think the Blues are in a position to bring up a nice young core. They got Snuggerud, who I really
yeah.
emerged this year. I'm trying to think who else. I think Juracek is gonna be interesting, and Holloway. I really liked Holloway as well. So they got some young guns coming up, and
I believe-
obviously 3 first rounders.
Oh.
Well, I believe they already said that he's not for sale, so he's not
Yeah.
getting traded.
And,
I
yeah.
here's why. I don't think anyone matched their asking price. So
Which is the same thing for Kyrie.
yes, they did the same thing for Jordan. So I think they're just gonna throw everything. They're just gonna get rid of that ideology of moving Thomas and just going with the pick, or they're gonna trade it. Like I said earlier, I feel like they're in a retool era, just like what the Bruins did last season with
Yep.
picking James Higgins. And I think Ethan Belchez is their guy. So
And it also seems like with the Thomas thing, like nobody wants to pay up to the asking price. So
100%.
Mm-hmm.
I would only imagine come draft day that the pick's still theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Next gen.
For New Jersey, I think in this scenario, I'm gonna go once again best player available, and I think is Wyatt Colin. He's really emerged for me this draft class. I remember I first watched him at the CHL Top Prospects game, and just the way he really attacks the middle, and he's a really fun, energetic player. And obviously, the big story with him was he came in looking like I think around 5'9", 5'10", and he grew a bunch to 6'1" now, which is I guess mainly reason why he's been looking like a top 10 prospect. But I've viewed him this way the whole year, just the way how he keeps on evaluating his game at the NTDP. So and I think New Jersey could use kind of another energetic type player as well.
I agree because Jersey does like their small forwards, so that
Mhm.
does make a lot
Oh.
of sense.
So I got 2 different routes you can go on. Again, this is based on more guys that are swirling around in the trade rumors. So if Nemec ends up traded, I believe they could go Orion Lynn. And if not, you know how New Jersey loves their small forwards.
Yep.
I could easily see Oscar Hemming.
You mean
I like that.
big forwards? Because I mean it's 6'4".
Yeah,
That's a big guy, but
Oh, was he taller than what I thought?
Yeah, he is. He's 6'4".
he's a tall guy, bro.
He's a big boy, my dude.
He's a big, yeah, like Ben.
My
Mhm.
bad, I was wrong on that one.
But
He's a big boy.
Jersey could totally flip the script and go Oscar Hemming. He's another talented guy. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
I think they can go Hemming or Suvanto too.
No, Oliver too. Yep.
Do they want to go for Grit too? I forgot what their main issue was this season. But yeah, either way, it would be interesting to see Colin in New Jersey.
I like it. I'm not disagreeing. I think they like the small forwards, and Colin is that guy. And I believe last episode we said if Vigo falls, that's their guy as well. So
Mhm.
the small forward thing is definitely real. Moving on.
Well,
Go Ben.
the Islanders is a really tough pick
Mm-hmm.
because you can go player voice, but I don't think they're going defenseman. So with the 13th overall pick, I think they're gonna go Nikita Klepov.
Ooh.
Oh no, you took my pick.
It's just at this range.
No.
I'm looking at the forward core. It's getting up there in age. Yeah, Borzo's 29, Orvat is 31, Chen is 34, Paul is 35, Pajov's 33, Palmer is 35. Even Duclair is 30, Engvald is 30, Sizikis is 35. So you need somewhere playing. You need a forward somewhere. And I
fucking
think,
dick. You took my pick.
Mm.
and I
You
think,
took my
and,
fucking pick.
and Klepov, I think makes sense because he played both on the wing in down the middle.
Oh my god. I'm so pissed at you. You literally took my pick. Whatever, man.
Well, that's
I
what makes-
agree. I agree. I'm not disagreeing. Like you said,
That's what
that
makes it fun
forward
about this.
court, that court is getting up in age. They have Anders Lee, who's really old. They have Bo Horvat. There's plenty of guys names there that are getting old. So I agree with that. They are definitely going to go forward.
It could be Klepov, Emming, Suvanto. So no,
I'm
it could
really
be-
mad that you
yeah,
took my guy, but yeah,
Could be any
Yeah.
of those fours. I just with Klepov.
yeah. Moving on. Pipeline.
With the 14th overall pick, the Columbus Blue Jackets are proud to select Oscar Hemming from Boston College. So actually, my pick would be different if because there was a report that came out that they're not really gonna re-sign some of their UFAs. So they're gonna need forwards a lot. I think he fits what they want to do. They're a nice physical team, and I think Oscar Hemming can be that type of player. He can bring that offense too. He's the way he can skate for how tall he is and the way he moves is just unbelievable. So that's what my pick is.
I'm
I
gonna
like
need to
the
like.
pick.
I'm gonna need to like. I'm gonna go back on Oscar Hemming once again. I'm trying to finish up my final rankings as well, but like one thing I took away from him was that he kind of played a little bit like his brother. He was kind of a little bit of that half wall shooter. I liked his finishing ability and obviously the size and grit. And I think Columbus is kind of going towards that direction for their team.
Well, yeah, if you look at their
I
if you look at their
like Hemming to the Blue Jackets. Because...
Yo.
My bad. It's your pick. Go for it.
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I'm backing this because I think you look back a couple picks to guys like Kent Johnston, and you're not getting necessarily what you'd hope for. So this could be a potential replacement for guys like that.
I was gonna say that their core has already got Fantilli, who's 6'2", Marchenko's 6'3", Monahan is 6'2", and then obviously Lindstrom is pretty tall. So they've drafted in the past pretty big guys. So I think what they're trying to do is bring on a lot of offensive skill, but big guys, so they're really tough to play with. So yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I like it. It's fun.
Luke.
Why was it so quiet?
It's your pick, my
with the
friend.
15th overall pick, I got the St. Louis Blues selecting Oliver Savanto.
Okay.
I think
Yes.
that's a perfect match for this team who, like I said earlier, I don't think anyone's paying the price they want. I think they keep bolstering that offense, and this is a perfect fit in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
like
mind
it.
that.
I don't mind it either. I'm a big fan of Oliver Suvanto. He's very talented. Ben's also a huge fan of his as well. There's a lot of potential with him. High ceiling. Sorry. But yeah, I like that pick. Yeah, I really like that pick. Now, with my pick, because Ben just ruined it, decided to fucking throw
I
it.
knew you would go Klepov.
Yeah, because it makes sense for the commit. Wow. For the Capitals. I have two names, but I'm gonna go one here. Washington really lacks a right defenseman core, so I guess we have to go Ryan Lynn. Normally, I'd probably go Klepov because they're gonna need an Ovechkin replacement, and that's their type of guy. Russian, great offensive ability, but they need a right defenseman. Ryan Lynn is their guy. Lynn, who I'm pretty familiar with. I'm not a big fan of his, but there's two things that really stand out to me is his skating and his IQ. He is probably the smartest guy in this draft and probably one of the most proficient skaters in this draft. So there are things that need to be refined for sure. I forgot what college he's going to.
Denver.
Denver. Yeah. Oh, that's a school that develops defensemen like crazy.
It's
So
perfect for
I'm
him.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited to see where Lynn goes. But I think Washington definitely needs a right defenseman, and Lynn is their guy.
All right.
Do we all agree?
Yeah, I think that's fun.
Okay,
That's fair.
good. Fuck you, Ben, for taking my pick.
If I'm being honest, I have no idea what the Kings are gonna do. I just feel
Such
like
a
they're a good
mess.
team. They always go for like these. I think
Tall
medium
forwards.
tier. Yeah. They went with Bruce Devich last year. I wasn't
And
expecting
then
that.
they went, and then I think a year prior they went Green Tree. Then they traded him.
I think I'm gonna go a little bit off the board. And I'm gonna go. Well, I think he's gonna go in this range. It's just that I don't know what the Kings are gonna do, but I think Elton Hermanson. I think the Kings should go after him. Like he's one of the like most skilled players from Sweden, obviously, and he's played coming up through Moto. I've honestly enjoyed him the most too. Like I he's kind of bouncing around my top 15 range ish right now. But I think the Kings need to get a little bit, get some skill in their lineup because they're obviously an old team. But I could also see him doing maybe a little bit off the board and like drafting Maxim Sokolovsky this high. Or we'll see.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Mhm.
I have another name for the Kings. It's for me. I don't think they're gonna do it, but it's probably I like Malte Gustafsson unless he isn't name dropped. He's another guy. He's a defender, but
Mhm.
I think they also have issues with the defensive side of the farm. So that's another name that's interesting because his stock I feel has been on the rise recently. So that's another thing that I'm keeping an eye on.
Oh yeah, that would be a perfect fit for them too. And like I'm kind of glad like coming into the season, I viewed Gustafson kind of like Edvidson, a guy who's kind of has like good agility, being I think 6'4", and he's really good at shutting down players. Like as from what I've seen in the SHL. So I mean, this would be another good solid pick if the Kings were to go this route as well. But I'm just saying, I wonder if they go forward because they just drafted, like I said, Bruce Stavich. But I definitely see Gustafson as kind of that Kings player as well.
Yeah, 100%.
All
I
right.
like that. Let's go, Benny.
With their second pick of the first round, this time from the Anaheim Ducks, the Washington Capitals select Adam Novotny. It's just
Yes.
this player.
Yes.
I think he has missed game with some injury, but he's still at over a point per game. He's a big, like, somewhat big for at 6'1", 205. He's very skilled. He does fit. I don't think he would fit that Capital build of like big skilled forward.
Oh yeah,
So I think it does make sense. With the fact they took Brian Lynn at 16, I think he would go forward at 18. I think Novotny just makes sense.
Yeah, 100%.
I think what sticks out with Navani too is his play in the neutral zone and kind of the transition. He can also be that sniper as well. He was one of my favorites coming into this year, and he's had a little bit of ups and downs with Peterborough, but yeah, I think this would be a good pick. I'm sorry, yeah, for the Capitals, especially with yeah, I got Lyndon Lakovic as well. Like you said, the big skilled forwards coming in, and it's just perfect for the Caps and their underrated farm already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it. I like
For
it a
sure.
lot. I
For
like
sure.
that.
Yep.
Pipeline.
With the 19th overall pick in the NHL draft, your Utah Mammoth will be selecting Ilya Morozov from Russia.
Yeah.
Utah, not gonna lie, Utah's really they're stacked. They're
Mhm.
oh my goodness, they got
That team
so
can be
much.
insane in a few.
I mean, they're gonna make a trade, I think, soon. So some of those guys definitely be gone. But if they don't, then just the fact that they have a Ginla and the other two there that just had a great season, and now if they add Morozov to this pipeline, it's just like
I can definitely see this being a Utah pick too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
that makes the most sense.
Baldwin, and I think they want to fill out their kind of their middle six as well.
Yeah, I really like that. I really like that take. Morozov, he's a great guy. Tons of talent there. Like Next Gen said, middle six player. That's what Utah I feel needs. But with
To
someone
win
with
puck
his
battles.
yeah, with someone with his potential, I feel like he could potentially become a second liner, maybe first liner, but I don't know. Lots of potential with him. But yeah, that is probably the most Utah pick ever. Let's be honest.
If they pick
Yeah.
Morozov here, I think that allows them to move some prospect for roster player.
And the prospect they will move is the kid that plays in Barry, that plays for the Barry Colts. Because I think Cole Baudouin. I think I love Cole Baudouin, but at the same time, I think he's definitely tradable.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't trade their NYA, and I wouldn't trade again, so it's him, or it's Gabe Smith.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Number 20, Mr. Luke.
So my pick actually just got sniped, but
Hey, that makes two of you.
Literally
Hey.
happened to me. But
now just for record, I don't expect this pick to be theirs come draft day. I think they're gonna move this for immediate help rather than a person you have to wait on a couple years. But given the circumstances, I'm going to go.
yeah, Buffalo's not really.
Ryan Rubeck.
Ooh, it's a little bit off the board.
Yeah.
He was formerly, like last year around this time, he was viewed as a top 5 lock, and he's fallen a ways off. I don't think anyone doubts the ceiling that he has, but he has a long ways to go to get there. But if they were to keep the pick, that's the kind of guy that when you get down to the late 20s, those are the kind of picks you got to make.
Ooh. I mean, there's a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of flaw in Rubrick's game. He's very undisciplined. That's one thing. That's a huge thing, actually. But the offensive capability is there. It's way off the board, but I honestly don't know what Buffalo could go here because I feel like they're in a good position right now.
That's why I
But
said I don't expect to.
So I mean, we'll see, but it's a reach. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anyone else that Buffalo could take because who knows what they're gonna do with this pick? Would they trade it for a player? Or are they gonna just trade down? Like, you know what I mean? It's just there's just a big toss up in this type of scenario with Buffalo because of what their success this season. So we'll see.
And to be fair, they did move up technically to get this pick because they were originally at 27. That was originally the
true.
Sharks pick. So they did move up already, and yes, they could move down again, maybe like between 20 and 27, or just trade the pick for a roster for like a instant impact player.
Yeah.
I think it makes
Yeah.
sense, but if they go 20, Rubik is a reach or like off the board pick, I should say.
Yeah, it's a reach, but I feel like he kind of fits into their system.
Yeah,
With pick 21, the Flyers. Ew. I think the black and orange are gonna pick. I'm gonna butcher his name. I'm sorry, Xavier Villanueva. I said it wrong. I apologize. But if Ben would like to correct me, please.
Villeneuve.
No, yeah.
Not saying that. Nope. No. Staying away from that. Anyway, Flyers need a defenseman. They're in the same position as the Bruins, but not in the right defenseman kind of thing. But their defense is just god awful, and apparently there's more talks of Ristolainen getting traded. So if Risto does get traded, I feel like this pick makes sense. I think Xavier it will be a Flyer, and I think a lot of people have that on their board as well. Yeah.
I mean,
It's the pick that just makes sense.
that
There's
just
like
makes sense.
nothing
Is it?
you can't go against it. You could agree to it, but it
It's
just
either
makes the most
it's
sense.
either that or a center.
Yeah, that or a center, exactly like you said. So that's what I got for you guys.
All right,
Number 22,
Number 22 with a
Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm. I just want to say I'm so glad I'm Pittsburgh because they always like to do some weird stuff. Wes Clark and Kyle Dubas. I know a lot of people hated their draft last year, but I thought it was very interesting. They definitely went a little bit off the board with some picks, and I think I'm going to go a little bit off the board here, and I think Pittsburgh could take a swing on a guy like Jack Hextall. He's kind of like I view him as a smart two-way forward, two-way center. The downside of him is that I wouldn't count on him to have like explosive offense, but I just kind of like his ability up and down the ice. Like I said, I think he's gonna be a solid middle six center, and I think Michigan State could be perfect for his development. I think they could use a type of guy like that. Maybe you could put him with Riker Lee, put some skill guys around him at MSU, and then just see how he does well at developing. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like Pittsburgh, they take a guy, someone like him around this range.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that would be
I feel like there's another name though.
Yeah, I feel like that
That's
would be a
true,
reach,
too.
but there's another name that I would go for before him. But it does make sense why they would pick him.
I mean, a name that I think might fit with Pittsburgh, and I feel like a lot of people have been saying this name, and the Flyers actually have been saying this name as well. Flyer fans, sorry, is JP Hurlburt.
Yep.
That's another guy Luke is a fan of, as you could tell. But I feel like that is kind of I feel like Pittsburgh could go there. I mean, I don't know much about Jack Hextall, but I think there could definitely be another name than Jack Hextall.
Oh yeah, I mean, also like coming up in my head too is the report you guys did on Ryder Cali, like
Yeah.
maybe potentially like he's, that he's on the younger side, kind of a feisty player, very physical, and his offense kind of showed up at the second half of the season. So I mean, it kind of would be a little bit of a reach, or not really. I guess it's still towards the back end of the draft, but I mean, you just don't know with Pittsburgh and Dubas. They kind of have their own system.
Folks. Unpredictable.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying there could definitely be another name other than
Mhm.
Jack Hextall.
Well, which was literally the case last year. with all their picks. Oh, they could have been this guy, could have been this guy, could have been this guy, but all their picks worked out this year. So they know
Yeah.
they know what they're doing.
100%. Pick 23.
All right, this is
It's
my
kind of
pick.
ironic how a Habs fan has.
How
their
Habs
pick,
fan
but
is doing the
whatever.
fucking Bruins pick.
This is disgusting, but I'm telling you,
just-
he rigged the draft.
It just landed that way, I guess.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it just landed that way.
If with the 23rd overall pick, the Boston Bruins select Malty Gustafsson.
I disagree.
And you could disagree, but
I disagree heavily.
I
I disagree heavily, and I love that sound. I love that. Yes, no. I'm disagreeing. The
not-
Bruins need
you
a
would-
right
you still-
defenseman.
he's still on the board here, and I think it makes sense to pick a left defenseman or right defenseman.
A left defenseman? It doesn't
And-
make sense because the Bruins need a right defenseman. The Bruins have no right defenseman in their farm system. Juho Piparainen is the pick. He's
Hey,
the
pal.
move. He's gonna
You
be a
just blowing
Bruin.
from Stupid Town.
I'm just saying, like, it makes the most sense because at this point he's
Who's
the only
making
right
the pick?
defenseman available. Boston.
No, yeah, who's making it? Me. So
You're a
It's not
Habs
count.
fan. It doesn't count.
I'm also gonna put in my 2 cents here.
Oh boy,
Um,
here we go.
I got a personal, not too wild of a pick, but I got a personal prediction for the
I have another
Bruins.
name.
Another Boston College commit, another U.S. prep player. I believe they go Casey Mutrin.
Oh,
That's a
I wasn't
reach.
expecting that.
that's
That's
a
a
reach and a half.
Another
it-
name. Oh wait, I have one more name for the
But hear
Bruins.
me out. Hear me out. I do like his game. That kid can rip the pill, and there's a lot of growth, a lot of room for growth in his game. But the raw talent that he has, and the Bruins, I mean, not necessarily lacking right wing. It's just that Geeky's went from the right and has been playing a lot of the left over the past year and a half. But when the kid's 18 years old, is he gonna end up in the same time frame as Geeky? I don't know. Probably not, or not for long. So, or like just most of those guys in general. So, I
Yes.
think this is a sneaky pick for them. You go a little off the board, but there's tons of potential there.
I don't
If
mind
they
it.
if they want this guy, they can trade a pick to get him in the second round.
Should trade down, yeah.
Here's my thing. I'm gonna put in another 2 cents
Put up,
because
I mean.
I know the Bruins need a right defenseman.
Okay,
The Bruins are gonna
I
go. Another name is Tommy Blyle.
That's
who
literally
no
what I was
one
about to say.
said-
Oh yeah.
No one
No,
has
that's
said-
That would be a fun
that's
pick.
good. I like that.
That's
It's
literally
a
my. That's what I
great
was gonna say.
pick.
But no, how often do you see trade downs like that in the first round? You really don't. These are-
I mean, in the back half of the first, you do sit quite a bit in the back half.
it's not going to happen from a team like Boston.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's gonna happen for Boston.
That's so. Tommy Blyle or Juho are the two right defensemen that I think is going
Again,
on.
then
I'm
I'm
not-
going.
That's a sneaky good pick.
then I'm
I
going-
like that, Spoke.
I am not taking advice from a Habs fan, and I'm not.
Then I'm
letting a Habs
going-
fan
then-
tell me what the Bruins are gonna pick. I don't.
Then
give a
I'm
fuck.
going for. Then I'm going for Tommy Blyle. Then
Thank you. Thank you. All right, moving on. Sorry for the little rant, but it
Tommy
was
Blyle.
necessary.
Tommy Blyle to Boston.
Good. It was a necessary rant. NHL pipeline. Let's go.
With the 24th overall pick, the Vancouver Canucks are proud to select Maddox Desjardins from
Ooh,
the
I love that
Quebec
guy.
round
Yes,
part.
I agree. Yes,
Um,
yes.
Vancouver, honestly, they need a number one center because I think Elias Pettersson is gonna leave soon, probably soon, and I think this guy Loki could be a steal in this draft. He's a big forward, but offensively he's so talented, and I think in the future he could be a number one center for them. So,
That's a good pull because I'm a
Mhm.
big fan of his game. He has lots of potential, and like you said, because I do think I'm also a believer that Elias Pettersson will get moved. I think he's another guy that could just step up in Pedersen's place. Not exactly, but good enough to the point where you would see this move making sense. So I agree.
It's weird with Dagenet. I think when he was drafted into the QMJHL, he was kind of listed as a sniper, but I think he's kind of evolved into like this guy is like an all around game. I've really been kind of impressed with his skating. I was expecting to, especially with that size, and he's very physical as well. He could kind of shut down plays, and if this were to be a pick again, going by what we already have with Vancouver, I think this could make sense as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Luke.
Let's go.
With the 25th pick in the 2026 NHL draft, I got the Ottawa Senators selecting Liam Ruck.
Okay.
Oi.
Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
I think there's a little bit of a brother thing going on here. Brady goes to Florida, Ruck brothers to Ottawa. I could see it.
Now I agree with that, but another team that I think might end up with the Ruck brothers is Calgary. That's
Oh,
because
absolutely.
I
Oh,
think
That could make
Calgary,
sense, yeah.
with their second round pick or one of them, because they have 4, I think they might just trade up to the first round and just be like, you know what, we're taking both of them. So I really do like that take with Ottawa getting the Twins, but just another team that is, I think, front runners for the Twins is Calgary because they have a lot of draft capital that they can move on from.
I like it. But
Yeah.
I
Thank
do
you.
see, I do think it'll be one or the other. I don't see a third option there really, because they made it clear that they want to go to the same team.
Yeah. With the UND commitment, both of them going there, you could I think they're gonna be on the same team. And I hope so because when they play together, because I watched some Medicine Hat games, when they play together, it's like the Sedins. It is like the Sedins. It's beautiful.
It's
It is beautiful.
telepathically connected.
So yeah. Pick 26.
Back to you.
Back to me. Pick 26. I hate the Rangers. I hate New York. Oh boy, I don't know what they're gonna do here. I really don't. They might just go best available. With the 26th round pick.
26th round. Damn.
I'm exhausted, guys. Leave me alone. Anyway, a name that hasn't been said: Matthias Preston. Or
Oh,
Matthias.
you sniped my pick.
Ah man.
Yes, get in. Matthias Preston, Matthias, however you say his name.
Mathis.
Matisse.
Matisse, yes.
Hey, pal.
He could be a Ranger.
blowing
He's
from Stupid
definitely
Town?
around that area. But another name is Igor Shilov. It's either those two, but I'm more convinced Matthias is gonna be a Ranger.
It would be their type of thing.
That would be
Yeah,
interesting.
exactly.
I mean, I guess the Rangers they did take a shot with Perot in 2023. And Mathis Preston is a fun forward. He's, I think, kind of a little bit of a William Nylander-esque in his game. Definitely fun. I guess there's a little bit of rumors of him being too confident or something like that. But either way, I've been enjoying him a lot, and he's high on. He's already high on my rankings. I know for sure.
Yeah, he's a great underrated forward. Sneaky.
Mhm.
Definitely a gem if he goes later in the first round, maybe early second if he falls. But if in case he does fall, I wouldn't be shocked if
Mhm.
he's a Ranger or goes to the second round because that guy, he has potential. He has a lot of potential. Pick 27. This is a weird one.
I think the Sharks are gonna go big, and we'll say a little bit off the board. Brooks Rogowski. I could see him take a swing at him. Um,
I
I
think he
don't
was
think
already said, but we
No,
could no.
No,
Oh
no,
no
it's
no
just-
no 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 no! I confused him with Ruberek. Sorry.
Oh.
Go on. I apologize. I apologize.
I mean, maybe they're a little bit sort of similar, but I mean, Rogowski's interesting. Like, I was kind of expecting more from him. I thought he'd kind of evaluate his game a little bit, but I'm just trying to think a little bit. Like, I remember someone said it. He's a while ago. He's kind of like a Belchet's or Walmart Belchet's. There's a little bit of flashes of skill in him, but I mean, I can see a team take a chance on him in the first round. Maybe San Jose could also go London with Maxim Sokolovsky as well. But I mean, I could definitely see San Jose take just any risk on a big guy towards the end of the first round.
I love
Hmm.
Brooks Rogowski. Actually, I'm a
okay,
big
yeah,
fan of
yeah, I've
Brooks.
been in love with him pretty much.
I've been a huge fan of what he's been doing down, I think in the O, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Oshawa.
Yep,
In the O.
I'll show up.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a great team this year, but I feel like he was definitely the focal point and the leader of that team. There's just a lot of potential with him, a big guy that loves great offense, great offensive capability right there. And you don't think big guys skate? Well, this guy could fucking skate very well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
he's definitely improved in that sense. Yeah.
oh, 100%. I could see the Sharks going with him. Another take I have for the Sharks actually is Alexander Command, and I'm kind of surprised he hasn't been name dropped yet
Oh yeah.
because he's been going up for me in my rankings. And I'm another fan of Command. So
I think
go on. Sorry. No, keep going.
I
Keep
was
going.
gonna say I think a lot of the command thing is how quickly he rose. Sometimes that tends to scare teams away if they rise too high too quickly.
You say that. You say that. That was the case with Seneki 2 years ago when he went third overall.
Yeah. I mean,
So it's not all the time that why is my mic in frame? I hate this.
attaboy.
It's the fact that they could scare away, but it's like sometimes teams just take a swing. Or it rose quickly, has potential, go. Just take the chance.
Yeah, I mean, he's been rising in some mock drafts and he's been rising in rankings and I've been keeping an eye on him for a while and his talent is there. So I could see him as a Shark, but Brooks Rogowski, I'm a big fan of and I think this does make sense for the Sharks as well. So yeah.
All right.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, I mean,
I know who Ben's picking.
go. I mean,
Let's hear
I don't think, I don't know if you would guess, but he was name dropped.
Yeah.
Just now, and to
Of
think,
course he gave himself the Habs pick, bro.
I didn't give myself the last pick. That
Yeah,
was all
you did.
random. I swear to God.
Yeah, you did.
I have them taking Alexander Command.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked there.
It was either him or JP Hobart for me, but we do need more centers and a winger, and Hobart plays more on the wing. Yes, he goes to Michigan. It could be good for Hage. They could play together. But I don't think you just take the center and go with Command.
Ben, I thought you were gonna go Shilov.
Nah, that's another
Nah,
guy.
no,
That guy makes sense.
I thought so, but with Command, I'm still on the board. I can't.
Makes sense.
I
They
agree.
like the European forwards.
We do.
Really, yeah, we really do like.
We really do like our
yeah.
forward.
Another thing is, I
Ben,
think if this
go.
pick is not traded, they're gonna pick a guy who's gonna take a little bit of time to develop because
Which is
Project
Command.
player.
Which
Yeah,
is
that'd be
Command.
perfect.
Which is
Mhm.
Command.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ben.
I
Luke-
actually like that. That could happen.
Yeah, Luke.
I really like that. I just don't like how you gave yourself the Habs. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't give myself the hands.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Anyway.
Mike, go ahead, Luke.
Let Luke.
a little off the board again. I was thinking it's probably not first choice, but I think an honorable mention here that's at least going to be considered come this time if they have the pick. Give me Michael Higgie's best friend, Adam Valentini.
Oh,
I don't mind this at all. Like, either.
And Luke is another big
I'm
fan
a
of
huge
Mr.
Valentini fan.
Valentini as well.
Yeah, I like
Luke
Valentini.
Yeah,
is a huge fan of this guy.
I thought he was really good at the Frozen Four.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we all collectively like Valentini. I don't.
There's
don't-
nothing I hate about him. I think he's great. I don't
Very
know why.
physical. Mhm.
I don't know
Well-
why some people have him going in the second round. I think he's late first
he-
rounder.
I'd say 30s. Yeah, anywhere near there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You shot at
100%.
he's a very crafty playmaker, and his shots not horrible either. Could use some touching up, but overall, from when he first started the year till he finished his first collegiate season, I saw a lot of growth. And like I said, Michael Haig has taken him under his wing, and I saw that a lot this year when I was watching the Michigan games. And you see some of the interviews as well, and just content outside of games, and there's a lot of chemistry there. So I think the Canadians would at least be bouncing the idea around a little bit.
I had a discussion with someone about what we could do at this pick, and he said if we don't keep the pick and trade down, Ryder, Cowley, Mutrin, Jackson cover,
Hmm.
which is
Okay.
which is like power forwards builds, and that guy loves like big like power forwards.
But we don't need a power forward though.
If we
That would
don't,
make
yeah,
it-
that's the thing. I don't really, yeah, I think it would be good. I
it
think I would
make
like
no
that.
sense.
I don't, but I don't think it would make sense. Yeah, it would be a good haul, but I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I'm going to comment you. Yeah, dude.
Pipeline.
With the 29th overall pick in the NHL draft, the St. Louis Blues are proud to select Igor
Proud.
Shilov.
All right,
Fuck
just so
you, you
that,
took my guy. I got sniped again. Dude,
So-
you can't make this shit up. You literally can't.
so
cannot
so
make
if I
this
understand so if I understand correctly, if I had to Sheila, I would have taken it from 2 person.
Oh
All right,
my
okay.
Well, if you
God.
okay, so basically, if you would have picked Shilov, then I'm going Hurlbert. That's what I'm going. I'm going JP. But no, the Blues. Well, after they traded Braden Shen, obviously they're a bit lacking down the middle, and I think this kid, he is smaller, but he is so talented.
Igor.
And he's gonna help. I think it's BU, I believe.
Yeah.
Boston
State.
College.
Correct.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Penn
he
State,
switched
Penn
to
State, Penn
Penn
State,
State.
Penn State.
Oh yeah, he changed.
He changed it, and I was literally gonna meet up with him, but what a fucking
Yeah.
pussy. Just kidding.
So I think he's gonna help Penn State so much offensively. And whoever picks him is gonna be so happy. He might take a bit of a while, but when he's ready, he's gonna tear it up. And St. Louis needs a guy down the middle. They really do.
Yeah.
The
100%.
thing is, with the other 2 picks, they took Suvanto and what was it? Belcher and Suvanto.
Mhm.
So they already
2
covered
big
the one
guys.
guy, which is 2 big guys already down the middle. So you're taking another guy down the middle, but smaller.
Yeah, basically. Well, he can play the wing too if you want him to.
Well, yeah.
They need offense. Defensively, they actually have a decent defensive pipeline that's coming. But offensively, there's not much. So
Pick 30 with
2
the
picks left, boys.
Calgary Flames. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Luke.
Is it me?
Yeah, it is you.
Yes, it's you.
With the Flames.
Oh, okay. With the 30th pick, Calgary Flames select. Did we say Piparainen yet?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, give me that. Give me
Should have
that
been
30.
said. Should have been said at the Bruins pick, but a Habs fan decided to be different.
I said Tommy Blau, by the way.
Yeah, because of me. I convinced you.
I would have said Tommy Blau anyway.
No, you didn't. Whatever. We're not getting into this. Juho Piparainen to Calgary. I don't know. I mean, who's the right defenseman right
Correct.
now? What?
They have correct.
Yeah. No, never mind. I agree.
He
fine with
showed some highlights here and there this season, some hope, but there was a lot of disappointment, I think, as well. I mean, he's a very young defender, but he had a lot to live up to out the gate, I feel. And don't get me wrong, Calgary didn't do great this year, but I think if you just kind of load up at defense, it's not really a horrible idea.
Okay. I mean, I don't.
Especially given who's on the board at this point.
Yeah.
Malte Gustafsson is still on the board.
He
Who again?
is.
Say that again.
Yeah, Malte
Oh.
Gustafsson is still on the board.
Oh, thank you. Well, now I know what
Are
I'm
you
doing.
sure? I thought he was
Pick 31.
picked. Was he not picked?
No, I switched to Blyle.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, pick 31, Carolina. Best available right now, apparently, to this draft. We're going Malte Gustafsson.
Of course, bro.
Congratulations to Carolina.
No, but Ben. Wait, but you said his name first, right?
He said
Yeah,
his
but
name
I-
first, and then I called him out. I was like,
No, okay, well, we
this is
can't.
wrong.
Okay, come on.
This is
we
all
can't.
wrong.
He said his name first, though. It's
No,
Ben's
I
first.
have Brian all it down at the Bruins
He
pick.
realized, he realized he was wrong, and
I
that
guess.
I was right, and he had to fix his pick.
I
Sorry,
guess.
I'm not.
Which
I'm
I
not-
went Blyle.
Yes, and that is probably the correct one. Hopefully. Pick 31. Carolina's gonna go Malte Gustafsson. Lots of potential with him. No idea why he's at 31, but I don't.
I
think
picked him with the
anyone-
Flyers.
Yeah, but I want Xavier, which also makes sense.
Flyers love
Anyway,
the big demon. Anyway.
and yeah, anyway. I mean, I don't know what Carolina really needs in the farm. I think a left defenseman wouldn't be bad. So, yeah, Malte Gustafsson for me.
Oh,
Number 32, next gen. Finish
one
us
pick.
off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a little bit off the board.
What the fuck was
the
that?
Sens. You know what? I think the Sens. We'll go Liam Ruck. Let's screw
Okay,
it.
yeah.
I already
That
said
makes
Liam.
sense.
So the other brother,
then go
Marcus.
Marcus.
Sure, the other
Go
brother.
Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus.
There you go.
Hey, so the Lambo brother. Hey.
There we
I
go.
go, yeah, let's say in this one they'll take a risk. Marcus is obviously the one who's more shoot first. But if they get them combined, they got some chemistry. So
I mean,
that
you
could
said
be really
Marcus is more
interesting.
shoot first, but he has 87 assists.
That's what
Leah-
I got from reading up on him and watching.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think Liam is more smarter, I'd say, and maybe I think a little bit the better skater, but yeah. I could definitely see a team like the Suns reuniting the Ruck twins.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's either the Sens or the Flames. Let's just be honest.
Because Flames, I have 3/3. They can do that. They can afford
They
to,
have
yeah.
4 seconds,
It-
which is also
Yeah,
insane.
I'm thinking. I said Sens.
Oh, the Sens. Sorry. But yeah. That's it. That's all 32 picks. That is our mock draft for till draft day. I appreciate everyone for showing up. Ben, Pipeline, Next Gen, Luke, thank you all for showing up. Shout out our show producer Amari Scott backstage. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, pal.
Anyway.
You just blowing your stupid town?
Oh,
Thank
my
you
God.
everyone for showing up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Yeah, we'll see you probably next
After
week.
the
Draft
draft.
after the
The
draft.
draft.
Yeah,
After the draft.
after the draft. So that's all I got for you guys. Have a good night, everyone. And that's it.
Peace.
Peace.
Right shot on the left side.
And he open, you can't give him chances, especially one-on-one.
leaving no rebound. Such Ravens charging in at full steam to his backhand. Stopped by Rosicka. Left with a step, Such unloads. Steered away by Rosicka.
This is a cool moment for father and son and obviously the rest of the Iginla family.
For